Hello and welcome to the vlog. It's been a little while since I've been up to my rooftop garden, so I thought it'd be fun to do a little update. Ryan and I have actually been gone for about a week. We went over to Chicago for a little bit of touristing. It was Memorial Day weekend as well as Ryan's birthday, so we just had like a really great time exploring this city that I'd never been to before. It is a really beautiful city and we had a really beautiful time. Anyway, that does mean I haven't seen my plants in a minute, so I thought let's go up to the roof. Let's see how they're doing. Hopefully they're doing okay. The weather has been awful lately. This has by far been the coldest and dreariest and rainiest and muggiest May I've ever experienced in my life. So hopefully they're faring well. Let's go check them out. All right, it's still green up here. Things are still alive. So let's see how everyone's doing. Starting with my cottons. These guys look like they literally have not changed or grown in weeks. Like literally nothing is different. After doing some research, it seems like these cottons just need a lot more heat in order to kind of like move on to their next life stages. And I definitely thought we'd have that heat by now. Like it's the end of May, but like I said, it's been a miserable May and hopefully June will bring them the heat that they need. Here's my tomato plant, which in one of my last vlogs you saw was doing really badly with the wind, and it's actually been thriving ever since. I have tons of little tomato flowers showing up, as well as teeny tiny little green tomatoes. So I'm excited about that. Down here I have my little strawberry runner that I took from Home Depot, and it's actually thriving. Very happy about that too. Sorry for all the construction and plane noises. But anyway, here is my madder plant, which is actually 2 plants now. I don't know if I ever updated you guys on that in my previous videos, but these are now 2 per barrel. There's one going that way and one going this way. I know that's probably not ideal, but I did that mostly just in a state of panic because I couldn't find my madders any homes and I didn't want them to go to waste. So there are 2 in a barrel for now, and we'll see if they stay like that. But they seem to be doing well. I also have my other madder over here. I have this funky guy and then this itty bitty little guy because this one broke actually. So 4 matters and they all seem pretty good. Here in the middle I have my raspberry, my blueberry, my lavender, and my pansies. The pansies seem to be doing well. They've been flowering like crazy. My raspberries actually have some flowers and some little baby raspberries growing on them, which I am beyond thrilled about. And my frog. Same with my blueberries. We've got little baby berries appearing, which is just so exciting, especially down here. These are definitely the biggest ones. And then my lavender is flowering so nicely. Over here, I got a citronella just to help me out with mosquitoes because that's definitely going to be a problem later on in the summer. And then I have 1 pepper plant and 3 pepper plants. And these are actually flowering too. I don't know if you can see that, but they have these beautiful purple flowers for my purple jalapenos. That just makes me so happy. Oh, I also have another pepper over here with some more flowers. How precious is that? And then there's my indigo, which I'm both thrilled and kind of feeling sorry for. They've definitely not been faring well in the wind lately, and some of the leaves are browning and some are kind of like crisping and breaking. Even before I went to Chicago, we had some really nasty winds and there's definitely some damage from that. Overall, I am thrilled because they are just growing. They are huge. I mean, obviously, especially compared to when they were seeds, but even just in the week I was gone for Chicago, this is quite a lot of growth. Okay, I'm back inside and today's kind of my like rest day, my day off after the whole weekend of travel, and I decided that I want to work on this mohair weaving that you saw me start a couple videos ago now. This project is made of 100% mohair in both the warp and the weft, and I'm using my little 10-inch Cricut loom to do it. This is just like a casual weaving project. I think this is gonna end up being just like a little scarf using a whole bunch of different mohairs that I've just had in my stash for a while. So yeah, let's weave a little bit. morning, happy Sunday. I'm going on a little Jersey City adventure today and I'm heading over to a big farmer's market. Since we last spoke, I also got a haircut and I finished my mohair scarf. This scarf turned out way longer than I had anticipated. I'll show you better clips of that later on. I usually like my scarves really long, but for some reason I just chose not to measure anything, any part of this project. I don't know why. I think it was because I made this warp literally in a motel room and I didn't have a measuring tape. But I don't know why during the entire weaving process I didn't think to measure how much I was actually weaving literally at any point. So I just kept going and going and having fun with it. So yeah, it's definitely a bit much, but I also kind of like it. So yeah, I'm gonna head over to the farmer's market and I'll show you some pictures of my scarf and I'll show you what I'm up to over there. I tried my best, but it's impossible to photograph mohair in the wind. Anyway, let's go to the market. Besides just generally having a delightful morning, one of my other reasons for coming to the farmer's market today was so that I could say hello to my New Jersey Fibershed friends. The New Jersey Fibershed is a community network that connects farmers, dyers, and makers across the state. If you're in New Jersey, I highly recommend connecting with this group. It has been such an absolute joy to make some local fiber-loving friends, and also to attend all of the wonderful events and programs put on by the organization. This group is run by Anne, who is usually the one tabling at these events. Today, she was doing demonstrations on eco-printing, which is creating textile surface designs using color-producing plants. And look at this amazing apron she made with these techniques. Oh, it's so pretty! Anne was also the source of the cotton that I'm growing on my rooftop, because she gave me a locally grown seed-filled cotton ball. And today she showed me how she spins the cotton fibers into yarn directly from the ball.
And then to take the seeds out, you pluck, and the key is to pluck around the seed like you're plucking petals off a daisy.
Wow.
You can't just pluck the seeds out. You have to pluck around it. So you go through a roving that I just got from one lobe.
That's amazing. I am so excited to hopefully try this with my own homegrown cotton someday. Oh my gosh, look at that.
So darling.
Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, I will. See? I got a purple tomato. Someone gave me a purple tomato. It was the person who's in charge of one of the local community gardens, and he was like, oh, we have tons of extra plants, take one. I just think it's so funny because you guys saw my little garden update. My whole garden at this point is blues and purples. Everything is blue and purple shade, and this just feels perfect. Today was just such a joyful day. I got to see a new farmer's market. I got to hang out with some of my friends. I got to make a whole bunch of new friends. I got a tomato plant. I also got a bag full of stuff for a nice little charcuterie dinner with my husband Ryan. It's finally nice enough to actually go up on our roof and enjoy the space. We have a little fire pit that has literally been untouched since last year because it's just been like way too cold and rainy to actually like use it. So yeah, this little charcuterie party is in celebration of the sun and the nice weather. So yeah, I'll see you at home. Thank you so much for tagging along for this short and sweet summer adventure. If you like this video and you want to see some more of what I'm up to in the world of fiber and textiles, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!